welcome to the flower farm. It's day 289. Let me tell you what I've been up to. Well, here's a sneak peek. The mess on the porch should let you know that the backyard finally got mowed. Yay! Look at that. It's so nice. And I'll show you in just a moment how that happened. This side yard over here got mowed. The front got mowed the other day when the neighbor came by. He just randomly comes by and mows the front yard when he's doing his own. He has a 0-point turn mower, so that's nice of him. Wildflower patch out here is going nuts. Look at the bachelor buttons. Oh, there was a tiny bee. Where did he go? Yay, it's working. And then look at all the poppies. Red and pink and red. More red, pink. And we had some white ones, but I think they were right here on this plant. So we'll have more later. And that's another poppy. Anyway, look at how nice that is. Look at this. I have a nice big path out to the flower field, which we will go check out shortly. This is what made it all possible. So the husband came into town from his extended vacation in Utah, and he brought me a mower. And the good news is he also put a new belt on the old mower. So now we have two riders. So let's walk down this long path. Oh, there goes our neighbor, his loud truck. And see what's happening on the flower farm. So this is the work I did the other day with the string trimmer. And you can see I wrapped the hose up so I didn't actually run it over. These are the dahlia fields that we'll be using. As I mentioned before, the dahlias are all dead. So we'll be planting new dahlias in here. Ones we grew from seed from Floret. Here's the path I mowed. There's a pergola right there that we didn't put up. We probably won't get it up this year either. I need to move it back into the shop. So here's our rows. And I told you guys, I went ahead and just sprayed these with herbicide because you can see how overrun they are. And I need to come out here and hit these walkways again, but it's looking okay. I'm happy with it, and I think this year we will build beds around them and just put more potting soil and compost and whatever and amend them, and then next year be able to plant in them because it just got out of control. So these are probably not usable, but I'm gonna keep them mowed down, and I need to come out here with the string trimmer. Keep them mowed down so that people can still walk through here. And we have options. So the dahlia field's right there. We still have all of this room here to put down. We can mow it really short, put down some cardboard and throw some dirt on there, and we can start as many flower beds as we want. We have plenty of room. So I think that's probably what we should have done instead of building the beds last year. Just waited till this spring, built the beds, planted in them, you know, done everything. But I just don't even know. Like, time just got away from us, and it just didn't work out this year. But that doesn't mean it won't work out next year. So I'm super excited. I was so happy to be able to come out here and mow and kind of still see the vision that we had planned. So you can see there's two beds here. And there's a arbor that I need to put together. It broke in a storm. And there's 3 beds over there. And there's more beds out there. And all of this stuff I'm just gonna mow down as I have time. And eventually, this field out here, way beyond the beds, our neighbor's gonna come and hay. I'm expecting him any day now. Like I said before, I don't consider this a fail. This is just learning. And thankfully, we're able to take this year and say, well, that part didn't work out. And so the flower farm just won't be as big this year as we thought it was going to be. We'll just make do with what we have, build new beds if we need to, and just work through it and enjoy what we're doing. That's the point. Like, I don't like seeing people on homesteads that are stressed out by what they're doing. If you have 5 different kinds of animals and taking care of all those animals every day is causing you stress to the point that you're not enjoying it anymore, then you're doing it wrong. And I didn't want to put myself in a position where I wasn't enjoying it. What's the point? Like, I'm not going to have a flower farm. There's other ways, easier ways to make money, quite honestly. I wanted to do it for the joy of doing it and also make money. So that's where we are with this. We have other streams of income, so this is not a make or break deal, and we'll just do a little bit this year. We are still going to get chickens. We still have plant starts to grow. We will have flowers to pick, but not as much. Or maybe we will have as much. I don't know. We're planning it. We're working on it as we go. And we'll see how the next few months play out. Like I said, let me show you the field again. Just the view walking away from the flower farm. And then this whole field up here, that's the tree line, that's the property line. Not the property line, it separates our property. So all of this was hayed last year. And then if you look past the tree line, all of that to the next tree line is ours as well. And I'm gonna put a mommune out there. So if you have an RV or you're boondocking, contact me about staying out there, because we're looking to build a community of like-minded people. And then we have this upper field here too that we'd like to disc and put either wildflowers or sunflowers. So we have quite a bit. I mean, that's probably an acre right there, and there's the flower field again. At least a couple acres here that we can plant in something. We have an acre up here on my right side that we can plant in something, and then we have that whole bottom field that can be hayed. So we'll see. Like, we still have options. Even if all we did was plant half of this in wildflowers and half in sunflowers, I feel like we would still be a tourist attraction. There is a place up by Kansas City that's all they do. They just plant a field of sunflowers, and people love to come out there and take pictures. And it's a couple hours away, and I know people here in Springfield that go visit it. So if we could just create something that will make people locally happy, and they'll be able to come visit and take fun pictures and hang out with their family and have a picnic. I'd like to have some events where we have people come speak, and maybe we could have like a movie night once a week. That would be super fun for me. So, there's always something to do. That's the beauty of having land, that there are options, right? So if all I want to do is put a stand out by the road and just sell some eggs and some flowers, I can do that. If I want to have events, I can do that. If I want to do nothing at all and just enjoy the quiet and just be on my mower all the time, which, by the way, I have a sunburn on my back now. I was so excited to get mowing. I was out here too long and didn't put sunscreen on. I can do that. I have options. And in town, I didn't have options. I was kind of stuck with who I was living next to, and had one small yard to put my garden in. So again, I've said this before, if you want this lifestyle of having land, do whatever you need to do to get it. It's amazing, and if it means you have to take on extra hours at work to make it happen, that's what I would suggest. It's an investment in your future. Your kids will love it. I love the time that my kids had when they were younger. We had property for a while. So anyways, that's what's going on at the flower farm, and I hope you join us tomorrow.